So let me tell you a little something about my life. I've said it before. I don't like talking about it. It's my pooping. My poops clog toilets. Actually, they haven't this entire time I've been depressed because my God ratio has been so low that my poop doesn't isn't overly dense with ontology, so it hasn't been a problem. So this morning, oh God, it's like shit waking me up. I finally get up. There's shit in my way. I get past it. But like, I have this horrible need to take a shit, but both my God stuff and common sense dictates that I can't. The common sense being there's just no time, there's too much shit going on around here, I'd also have to shower, etc. The God stuff says you just gotta hold that. Anyway, I've been suffering all day. I suppose, the long and the short of it. Let me sit down, vape a little Delta 8 here. Calm my ass down. Ray, you seem calm. Fuck you. Does this seem calm? Okay, I'm not doing it to calm down. I just want to get high. You got me. So here's the thing about being me. I'm God and human. So the God part of me knows I'm God because duh. But the human part of me is an atheist. So, well, I do completely believe I'm God. I also totally doubt it. It's, it's not fun having that kind of splinter in your mind day in and day out for years. But one of the things that actually kind of sways the human part of me is these poops that just should not be fucking possible. And it's like, because like the human ultra skeptic part of me is like, listen, I can estimate the volume of my insides, and what the fuck? I mean, the most annoying thing that I have to deal with when I have my equation active is also the thing that's the most convincing to me. Because it's like, okay, I can accept, like, I might be delusional, and these delusions, they make me do all this intricate stuff, and it's like, that's okay, so I'm not God. I'm just like, autistic. I have this coping mechanism. But how exactly? Like, what is the pathway between that and the ridiculous shits I take after I've been doing God stuff? Like, what physiological processes is making me shit out 4 2 foot long 11s? That's 8 feet of intestines, and they're all perfectly straight. I know I don't have 8 feet of perfectly straight intestine anywhere. Nobody does. You'd have to be a giant. They fold. And also, I mean, it's just it's at least, but these weren't even the weirdest ones because the 11s. I mean, those are just straight like regular poops. That's not even exotic like when they're perfect cubes or a letter. I mean, I guess they were a number, but that's just my pareidolia. If it's a 13, it's definitely a 13. But if it's an 11, it's probably just two regular poops. Yeah. Not that you would have to deal with these problems. I bet most other people don't shit letters and numbers. So my shit letters and numbers like A's and B's and stuff that's like really obvious, like not shouldn't be coming out of your ass. Just a little survey. Of course, was it an 11 or was it a Roman numeral 2? Because if it was a 2, then I did a number 2 4 times, literally, and, the way it's generally meant, which would fit with my transliteral properties. So, I mean, that does make more sense. But in a world that's just scientific, which is what the human part of me believes in, just it's science, man. It's fucking science. All this other stuff is just a flight of fancy. Come on, that's what the human part of me says. It's like, what's the scientific explanation for these outlandish shits? I mean, it's so gross. It's like the the thing that kind of low key proves I'm God to me is so gross I don't want to talk about it. But it's like my shits, they're just out of this world. It wasn't a humble brag. I hate talking about it, but it's like, it's just been going on. And it's like, well, I mean, I don't really believe I'm God, but I don't have an explanation for that fucking complex shit there. So I guess I'll keep going along with it. Anyway, that's probably good for a video. You have a nice night.